not being so flat-footed, you know, giving those angles, you know, cutting the ring off, throwing my combinations better.
Also, you mentioned, your team mentioned it, and you agreed that in 6 rounds you're going to put him down. I think it was in the 5th.
I heard him.
You almost had him in the 5th and the 6th, and
yeah.
Is that how you envisioned things to go tonight?
Yeah, I knew I was going to hurt him, but like I said, it was more my fault. I was headhunting. I wasn't loading up to the body too much, and I should have rested in the body even sooner, and I should have let my hands go sooner.
Thank you, man.
No, thank you guys, man. Appreciate all you guys.
Alex, where do you go from here, man? This is obviously a good win for you. This obviously there's more roads after this.
I mean, yeah, I feel like the roads have definitely opened up. You know, I want to thank Golden Boy for putting me as the main event. It's a big opportunity for me. You know, I'm on to bigger and better things from here.
Alexis, great fight, congratulations. I heard you're back at the gym Monday.
Yeah, back at the gym Monday.
Tell me about that. No breaks.
Yeah, no breaks. You know, I was just telling everyone, as a young fighter, you don't want to be lazy and gain weight. You want to be active. I want to fight 3 more times this year, if not 4 times. I want to be very active this year.
And what did Blair Cobbs tell you between rounds or during rounds?
I mean,
he trash talk?
Yeah, of course I saw chalk. Like I knew, like his persona is to get in your head. He's a good fighter. Don't get me wrong. I knew he was gonna go in there and do his thing. But it's more for him. He carries that personality that he's gotta be that superstar. You know, that Ric Flair persona. I knew he was gonna try to get in my head, and you know, people knew me as. Well, my corner was telling me, hey, you gotta talk smack. Like, you have to force it. I'm like, no. I want to talk smack because I want to talk smack. I'm not gonna force it. He's gonna come natural to me. And whatever he was saying to me, I just barked right back at him because I knew I could handle it. I knew I could walk the walk and talk the talk.
I thought the fight was gonna end in round 4 or 5. Tell me about that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think I hurt him in the 5th round. I was letting my hands go in that round. My coach was ripping me a new one. You know, I love that guy to death. He was calling it how it was, and I wasn't listening to him. And I was fighting a much harder fight than what it should have been.
Did you guys squash the bad blood?
I mean, I didn't really see him. I just told him it was all love. And I mean, yeah, I mean, I got no bad blood for any fighter unless you disrespect, you know, my family, really. But I mean, I knew we were trying to sell the fight, and that's what we're doing. We're the main event, trying to sell the fight, and this is what it is. And I respect every fighter.
My last question: what's next?
You know, on to bigger and better things. Like I said, I want to be. I mean, I called on McKenson.
Where's he at?
He's over there, but like I know within the line, I'll fight him. You know, he's a good European fighter. You know,
want to run up on him really quick?
No, I don't want to. Oh fuck. Sorry about that.
No.
A little blood's dripping in my eye, but
Here, let's have you sit down. And
is there any pressure or excitement, you know, going from co-feature to main event, and you know, where do you go from here? What do you want?
What do I want? I mean, I want, you know, bigger, better names. You know, I want to, first off, I need to go back to the drawing board. I need to correct the mistakes I was doing. Because without that, I need to develop. You know, I can't go back and not take anything from this fight. I got to look at the good things and all of the bad things I did. But with that being said, I want to get back in the ring automatically, you know, within 3 months. I want to be active this year. Yeah, we could run it down the line.
Oh, that was Thursday.
Yeah, I mean, if he wants to come here, I would love to go to UK, you know. I respect Kinson. He's a good guy. I talk to him. But yeah, nothing but love. But if it's business, it's business. End of the day, you know. If he's gonna fight me, I have to fight him. That's just the way it is.
I'm glad you bring up the fact that you're willing and open to go to the UK to chase that fight, or whether he comes here. Yeah. I know that's something of a, not to call him a stepping stone, but
nothing.
But if it was to come down the line, right, where you travel to the UK, you beat him, would a fight with someone like a Conor Ben, something like that, would that excite you? Would that excite you even further?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Conor Ben's a big name, but if it's McKenton, I wouldn't overlook him. You know, he's a good, tremendous, he's an awkward fighter, really. He's very awkward, puts punches together well. He's a good boxer all around, very slick. So, you know, if it's the fight's presented to us, then we're gonna take full advantage.
Now, if I can ask you a little bit about the Cobbs fight right now as well. I know you talk about I know you mentioned exactly how you weren't afraid of that persona, you weren't afraid of what he was trying to put out in that way. Did you feel a difference when you when you really started connecting to him from the second on, when he really started to seem hurt? Did you feel that kind of persona fade away a little bit as he started to kind of retreat?
I mean, he was still talking smack in there, because I knew he was gonna do that. Like I knew he was gonna talk smack. I knew if he landed a good shot, I would smile right back at him, because I know if he hits me with the kitchen sink, it's not gonna hurt me, because that's just the mentality you have to have. And if you do get hurt, I'm not saying I wasn't hurt in the fight. He hit me one time in the back. I kind of I was off balance. He hit me back of the head. I kind of like was off balance a little bit, so I had to like recomposure myself. But I wasn't hurt I was not hurt one time in the fight. But yeah, like I knew he was gonna hit me, talk a little smack. But I knew once I started hitting him, or even smile back, or even say something back to him, you know, I knew it was gonna get in his head too.
Yeah. Did you know right away, once he started that retreat and stopped really throwing with any serious kind of intent, did you know that the end was coming?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, once I heard, I believe, what round did I jump him in? Eighth?
Yeah.
Eighth round? Yeah, I jumped him in the 8th round. And then from there, my coach is like, come on, that's all you, like, he was cussing me out. But like I said, that's the stuff you really need. You know, you can't have yes men in this sport. If you're messing up, if you're doing mistakes, they need to correct you on it. You know, and I'm always gonna say that. I stick with my team to the good and the bad.
Alexis, did you, when you were talking to him back and stuff, do you ever hit him with a woo? If you got like a good compliment or something?
I'm not Ric Flair. Yeah. I was more The Rock. I did the eyebrow.
He's getting a lot of flack online. What do you make of like the reaction? Like a lot of people.
A lot of what?
Blair. A lot of people are shitting on him online.
Oh, that's not cool. Honestly, I don't think that's cool at all. Because as fighters, we sacrifice so much. It's so easy to be a critic. It's so easy to be on your couch and critiquing all these fighters. But once you actually go in the gym, you put in the hard work. Like I haven't seen my friends, my family, my girlfriend in weeks. I literally go to the gym, come back, work out again. You know, it's exhausting. You miss your people, and then you have to go out and put your health on the line. You know, you got to put your health on the line, and you got to really be in front of the whole audience. You know, people, yeah, strangers critiquing you and talking this and this and that. It's not cool at all, and I don't like that at all. You know. And that's just the way it is, you know. I know there's gonna be critiques and there's gonna be a lot of people there saying all this stuff, but that's not cool. Because at the end of the day, we're fighters. You know, we put our health on the lines. We do this for your guys' entertainment.
Alexis, what about getting stitches on that eye?
No stitches. I put glue on it.
What about other?
Super glue on it, and it's good.
What about other fighters attacking you? What do you make of that?
Other fighters, I mean, it depends. It depends if this person is really talking bad on you or really saying like personal stuff. Then yeah, like I would say like, hey, that's like, you're gonna talk all that smack and then do that. Like don't be talking smack if you're gonna be doing stuff like that. But definitely I wouldn't like laugh at them or anything.
Yeah.
Given the level of opposition, would you consider this the best performance so far of your career?
No.
No? What could you do better?
We'll cut the ring off better, throw my combinations a lot better, be more patient. I was running into shots and very dumb shots, and that's what I could think of right now. But I need to go back, look at the tape for sure.
It seems like awkward, like you said. It's like people used to be pretty much in control of the fight throughout.
I need to watch the fight back again, but yeah, I felt very in control of the fight. But yeah, like I said, I give Blair the much respect. You know, even when he took the fight, you know, he stepped up. He's an undefeated fighter. I'm a dangerous opponent, and yeah.
I know you've probably been asked this already, but for our cameras, what do you think was the key for you to win tonight?
Put the pressure on him. Yeah, put the pressure, chase. Yeah, basically. Yeah, I knew he was gonna run. I needed to cut the ring off, like I said. Use some feints. I could have done a lot more feints. I should have done a lot more feints. And yeah, you just really let my hands go more.
Specifically, what smack was he talking to you in the
smack?
ring? Yeah.
He would woo. Yeah, I knew he was gonna woo. Huh?
The exchanges?
Yeah, during the exchanges, he would hit me and he would woo. And I smiled, man. I mean, I'm not gonna let that guy get in my head. I'm not gonna let any fighter get in my head. You know, I'm not gonna get discouraged at all. You know, my job is to go in there and basically knock you out.
Last week, you told me that the loss was the best thing that could have happened to you because you knew that you need to let your hands go, but it looked like you had no problem doing that today.
I should have let my hands go even more, I felt. I should have thrown my combinations even more.
Yeah, what you were just saying, it seems like you could have gone an extra level because it looked like you were going an extra level 5th, 7th, 8th round. You could have done another level if it went to the 10th.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't tired at all. I mean, it was more of my fault not letting my hands go as much and then closing the gap because he's a long, rangy fighter. He likes to pitter-pat and run around. I should have cut the ring off and gotten close even more.
We talked about McKinson, but when would you want to return ideally?
Ideally, hopefully June. I mean, let's see how my eye gets up, so hopefully June, early July.
Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Alexis McKinson, the target, or?
I mean, no, it's whatever Golden presents, you know. I'm not going to call out any fighters, you know, even though I should be doing that in this level, but I'm very respectful, I'm very humble, whoever they present to me, but I know it has to make a deal. I mean, it has to make an ideal sense for me to fight them. You know, I'm not going to be fighting, you know, less opposition. It has to be worth my while to fight them. You know, it has to be a main event if I'm going to fight McKinson. It has to be, you know, a good IBF eliminator, or I think WBO he's with, so it has to make sense.
Alexis, your jab downstairs seemed to set up the left hand over the top. Is that something you worked on, or did you see and you made an adjustment on the fly?
Made an adjustment. I was doing that throughout the whole camp. I feel like the jab to the body, I have a very strong jab, and especially if it goes to the body, it kind of hurts people. Like I hurt him sometimes going, every time I would hit him in the jab with the stomach with my jab. And yeah, I mean, I was trying to pick it up on that even more during the left.
Is a fight with Virgil, obviously that would be a main event fight. Is that, if that were be presented to you, is that something you would entertain?
Like I said, it has to make sense with Virgil. I know Golden Boy is building us up. I know he's ranked high by the WBO. I don't think I'm ranked by the WBO. I think I'm more ranked by the IBF, WBC. So it would make more sense for him to capture one title and then me trying to capture another title.
What would you like to see from here on out?
Just really development, you know, bigger names. You know, I need to develop as a fighter, like I said. I need to go in the drawing board, work in my gym, and then from there, whoever they present to us, we're gonna try to adapt to whatever they bring, and we'll go from there.
I feel like this might have been like your coming out moment, even though people in the know knew about you. But I think the way it ended, and because Blair was talking so much, that it had a little bit more attention on it. Yeah,
definitely think so. I just want to thank Golden Boy again for elevating us to the main event. You know, once I heard Virgil was off, I heard once he heard it was off, I didn't feel that our card was in jeopardy. I knew that me and Blair were going to be elevated to the main. I just had this feeling. I really kind of had this feeling that within my mind, I already knew I was going to fight today. Whether it was, you know, the janitor or whoever, I was going to fight.
Congrats,
man. Now,
thank you, bro.
Alexis, I know a lot of people I love the odds, and a lot of people on both sides kind of, not to say they wrote you off a little bit, but a lot of people kind of assumed Blair was going to be the one to take the victory. How satisfying is it to come out in such a big way, stop him, and you know, kind of shut them all up?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't focus on the media really. I really like don't. I read comments and all that, but I don't let that affect me. You know, I like reading the comments like, oh, Roach is gonna get sparked in like 6. I'm like, okay, keep scrolling, and then you know, you gotta take that negative feedback and let it fuel you. But at the same time, you don't have to let it get in your mind or anything. It shouldn't. You know, at the end of the day, they're not going in with you to that ring. It's gonna be you yourself, and that's it, and your team.
Thanks so much, bro.
No, brother. Thank you, man.
Alexis, tenemos una en español.
Sí, ¿qué pasó?
Pues el ambiente hoy estuvo electrizante, estuvo tremendo. Además de que es un peleador que se sabe que habla mucho. Sí. Habló mucho, insultó mucho. Para ti, ¿qué representó, pues, finalmente darle esa paz y esa tranquilidad a la gente?
Pues sí, le respeto mucho. Blair Cobbs es un buen peleador, pero nomás hoy era puro, ¿cómo se llama? Business. No era nada personal. Y nomás, sí, me siento muy emocionado para la victoria.
¿Qué esperas tú para ahora? ¿Cuál sería tu siguiente paso? Sé que lo hablaste en inglés, pero ¿cuál sería tu siguiente paso?
Ahorita nomás trabajar en el gimnasio, así para que me puedo adelantar. Y nomás así quiero pelear otra vez, quiero estar activo este año.
Y finalmente, pues un mensaje para la afición que estuvo
¿Mande?
Un mensaje para la afición que estuvo viéndote hoy.
No, muchísimas gracias por todo el apoyo, le agradezco mucho y que Dios te bendiga. Gracias.
Felicidades.
No, muchísimas gracias.
Alexis, a lot of people were booing the previous fight with McKinson. He actually talked about wanting to fight you. How would you make that fight much more exciting so that there's no booing from the fans?
I mean, it's a different fight. McKinson's a different type of fighter. I know he's very slick, very unorthodox. I just got to see what the game plan will be against him. Look at more video of him, and really just trying to adjust to whatever he brings.
Well, we see the 147 division is probably one of the most stacked divisions in boxing, and you, after you defeat, you improved so much, and it showed tonight. You say you want to keep busy. Is there any specific names you want? Do you want to keep it in the Golden Boy stable, or would you like to venture out?
No specific names. I just want to, keep advancing and stuff.
Well done, bro. Great performance.
No, man, thank
you.
To
you and your team, nothing but respect.
Nothing but respect for you guys, man. Appreciate you guys. That's a good fighter right there. Make him feel welcome in the US, guys.
He's such a nice guy. He's the nicest fighter on the show.
So what are you telling me right now? Because I know you have.
What's that? That's it. If it makes sense, we can kill it. If it makes sense, there's no trash talking needed with this guy.
You want to fight him?
Blair did the trash talking, you know. Like Blair, he was like this week. His head wasn't on Rocha. He was on me. It was on me.
Go ahead. Yeah, So, my bad, McKenton. I know I took a little, but yeah, when the fight was off with Virgil, you know, I saw previous interviews of Blair saying, McKenton, who's that? Who the hell is he? Blah blah blah. And he has a good name in the UK. He's not really heard of from the US, so he wanted to fight him, obviously. So we're like, what the hell? So we put out a video calling out Blair. So that's what really happened. That's what really got us elevated to the main event. So he wasn't focused on me. He was trying to focus on McKenton when I was like, hey, that's not the thing.
And that fight is worthy of the main event tonight as well. Great performance. Well done.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe for more videos of your favorite fighters over here on Fight Up TV, and give us a follow online as well at Fight Up TV on Twitter and on Instagram. We appreciate it, guys.